Welcome back, everybody. This is Mount Fedora, and today we are playing more of Roblox is Unbreakable. With Roblox is Unbreakable at an all-time high, with it finally reaching 2K players like it did when I first started, reaching its former youth. We are going to be going through this update, getting Seamoon, and really doing nothing else, because that's what this entire thing is about. And plus, it took me a long time to get Seamoon. So today I'm going to be telling you the story of how I got Seamoon. Let's go back 3 days. Right? Yeah, it's 3 days. Well, when I'm uploading this, it'll probably be like 4 days, but let's go back 3 days. Alright, well, like with any other story, this one has a beginning. And well, first things first, I saw the new update and I decided to give it a shot. This was actually a day after the update came, by the way, so not really 3 days earlier, but who cares. Anyway, the first thing I needed to do in order to get Seamoon was to get Whitesnake. So that's what I did. It took me a couple of tries, but eventually I got it. And so the next thing to do was to go into step 2. Being happy that I managed to get Whitesnake in just 2 tries, I got confident and I was trying to get Seamoon. But then I realized I didn't even know how to get Seamoon. So then I got stuck, confused, and I just looked it up. Yeah, I watched another YouTube video how to get Seamoon. And well, I figured out that I had to go to Pucci, who was by Diablo's castle and the bridge. But before I could, something in the corner of my eye, I noticed there was a random NPC there. And as I got closer, I realized it was Eclipse, but as a clown. And he said that I guess what YouTube isn't a good career after all. I'm guessing this was an attack because Eclipse was trashing on their game a lot with the past 4 videos he did on them. And I guess this was their way of revenge. And well, after that, I went to Pucci, who was at Diablo's bridge, and there I talked to him and got my first quest to getting Seamoon. And the first thing I had to do was fight Jotaro part 4 with Whitesnake. Being optimistic, I went straight in with no spec and just Whitesnake against Jotaro Kujo. And it went pretty well until I died once, died twice. It was only after the second death had I realized that maybe I should put in some skill points into Whitesnake. And so I got all my moves, got the right keybinds, and I was ready to finally fight Jotaro one last time. Here's the clip. Shoot. Hit. Ah, yes. Oh my god, I'm the one with the stand. And yet you're the one who's somehow able to hit me. Ah man, really? Oh yeah, and guess what? You're still gonna hit me because my hitbox is actually on the ground and not up. Oh, never mind. Never mind, it turns out I'm actually good at this game. Yes. Oh, come on, I went straight into that, really. Hey, you're not supposed to be the one comboing, bro. Yeah, take that, bro. That's what you get. Ugh. Oh wait, I don't need that. Okay, we got that. Let's hit him. Oh, no! Oh man, are you kidding me? Oh, and I can't even hit. Oh my. -2, that's actually a lot of damage. Oh, can I breathe? Ah, F. Jotaro Kujo. Now is the time. We finish him here. The disc extraction, yes. We got rid of his disc, and now we can steal it. Efficiency F, you know that's fair. I did very bad, but we did it. Alright, well, after that, after I killed Jotaro Kujo, I returned back to Pushi, and I got the second quest. Now, in order to, I had to obtain Dio's bone, and in order to obtain the Dio's bone, I had to fight Dio. And well, fighting Dio and getting the Dio's bone, it's a 10% chance for the drop. So, being ready and being optimistic, I decided to use Whitesnake again, even though I didn't have to. But I didn't get any recordings of me actually fighting Dio, because since it was like a chance drop, I just decided to skip it. And when I did start recording, it was after I got the Dio's bone. So we're just gonna cut to the next bit. Well, it was actually pretty easy getting the Dio's bone, only took us 3 tries. So after this, we went right back to Pucci, and we got the last quest. Fuck. Yeah, well, you see, I had to win 1v1s 36 times. Now, most of you who are watching right now probably already knew that this was happening, but I didn't. I didn't. And you may be wondering, why did it take me 3 days to make this video? Well, this was why. It's not because this was a hard task or anything. It was if I was bothered doing it. And I promise you I wasn't. After I saw that quest, I was genuinely ready to give up. I was just not bothered to do the 36 wins in 1v1s. But you know, I decided to do it. Because if I didn't, then I'd just be a noob. And I cannot be a noob. I'm a pro at this game. I've been playing this game for like a week. So you know, I decided to get up, go on the computer, and finish that quest to get Sea Moon. After I was done with the first 35 wins, and I was on the last match, something very weird happened. No, 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 no. Oh damn. Oh damn. Oh, so you're one of those, okay. I was up against the top G. It makes sense as with the final battle. I did have to face the biggest threat of this entire game. I was ready to bring it on the challenge. No! Leave me the F alone! Right. Of course I had to be going against the top G for the last one. I guess it's kind of poetic in a way. F. I take that. I have projectiles of my own. Ah. Only a fool would be relying on his stand alone. Alright, come on. Ah. Alright, now goodbye. As this will be your end. What? No. Yes. You think that just because you managed... No. Imagine. Oh no. Well, it had turned out this guy was actually much better than me in like every single factor. He was better, he was faster, he was stronger. Plug to Skag 4 was already too much. For me, I had Hamon plus Whitesnake. And well, he managed to get a kill off me. But then later I managed to get a kill off him. Sadly, I was already down way too low to even remotely beat him. But I still felt like I still had to play. And spam, I guess. I wonder if we could hide. Boy. I mean, look at the projectile spam on this man. And he dares to say, I'm horrible. Pluck is just that overpowered. But, I mean, look. And look who's talking. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Oh. Oh, what? Ah, bro. You cannot be talking a lot of smack when you're using like the best thing in the game. Struggling. And it was at this point I realized I just landed a stalemate against the top G. Now, if you notice, my health is extremely low. He is only at half. And because I managed to hit him before he did anything with his beatdown, right? It somehow got us both stuck. Because apparently his attack should have hit me, but because I was spamming M1s on him, it somehow made us both stuck. So at this point, it was just a matter of who was more patient and who would leave first. Damn. I'm also bugged. So, wow, I stalemated the top G. Yeah, well, later it turned out I had the more patience. I went AFK for like an hour, and then when I came back, he was just gone, and I was in the main menu. So I managed to beat him in the game of patience, and after this, I had finished the quest. So I'm gonna show you where I do that. Well, for the third time today, I went to Poochie and I talked to him, and there, it was done. I got the green baby, and now all that was left was to somehow merge with it. Now, in just a second, you'll see that with the green baby, it's actually much harder than I thought it was going to be. And something I didn't know while doing this was that in the text that you see right there, the spiral staircase and Victor, right? That was a certain order. So it was placed in a way that I thought they were both in the same thing, right? But no, you had to choose one of the words, and then you would get on to the next. You're supposed to click the right word in the order. So it was spiral staircase, and then next. No, I didn't know this. I had to guess it because I didn't watch a YouTube video after this. And I just had to guess how to actually beat this bit. So I just showed the bit where I did it, and if anyone here is trying to get Sea Moon and is stuck at this bit, then I'll tell you the order. Alright, well, anyways, the order was Spiral Staircase, Rhinoceros Beetle, Desolation Row, Fig Tart, Rhinoceros Beetle, Via Dolorosa, Rhinoceros Beetle, Singularity Point, Giotto, Angel, Hydrangea, Rhinoceros Beetle, Singularity Point, and Secret Emperor. And after I did it, couldn't take out my stand, was very confused, but then I realized it's because the skill wasn't involved, since this was the first time I actually got an evolved stand before I started platinum in the world. But I'm guessing because this was a new one, you just had to do it manually. And well, after I got it, I tested it out. Well, I didn't test it out, but I looked at it, and then this guy has to show off that he has a skin, and I didn't care because green looks better. Don't at me right now. Anyways, now that we're done with this bit, we're going to show you the showcase, and that's going to be over. Well, the first move we're going to show is pretty basic, the barrage. As you can see, there's the mini minus 0.5 damage and a bit delay while doing those punches. That's because of the passive that Sea Moon gets, and that's imbuing gravity into the person. It's a passive that you can unlock with a skill point in the skill tree. This makes it so that it does extra bleeding damage every time you attack someone. The next attack, quite simply, is the barrage finisher. It does an alright amount of damage, not too high, but again, it's able to block break. It pushes away the enemy, and it's pretty good for the most part. Can't be perfect block. It's just a regular barrage finisher. The next move is Gravity Shift. That first actual move, it slams on the ground and it pushes any enemies away from you. Your other move is Arm Crusher. This one breaks block and can also be perfect block. This one does an alright amount of damage, and it provides enough stun to combo with an M1. Your next move is Slide Kick. This one can be done with a run up. It does 15 damage, also pretty good. Pretty sure it's blockable though, so be careful of that. You can use it while not running as well, but it's most ideal so that you can combo after. Your next move is Debris Launch. You hit the ground, it creates 4 pieces of debris, and you launch them at a single target. Mind you, this block breaks, but it's very easily able to dodge. Your next move is called Center of Gravity. This is the only counter move you possess. It does a small amount of damage, but it stuns the opponent, so you're able to combo right after it. Now for your final move, only one punch. This requires a meter, but once landed, this does a ton of damage. Almost one-shotting a level 5 NPC, which is amazing. Oh yeah, and by the way, if you compare only one punch to Time Stop actually only does 100 damage due to the cap, but if you notice, for the only one punch for Sea Moon, it actually does 120 damage. 122 damage. That's 22 more than a Time Stop. Well, anyways, this is the end of the video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe because I'm growing and I've gained 11 subscribers in like the past 3 weeks. I feel like we can really grow. Thank you for all those positive comments. It really changes my day, I'm not gonna lie. It feels great. Thanks a lot to those people. Ask me what else you want in the comments, because I know some of you do comment now. And well, see ya. This has been Man Fedora. Have a good day wherever you are, And this is my Jotaro out.